some are calling it the Mamdani effect. I'm going to show you where demand will be concentrated and what it's going to mean for buyers and sellers in that area. Let's be real. New York is expensive, and the changes that are being discussed, well, they're not exactly friendly to owners and to high income earners. The talk of higher taxes and rent freezes, well, they have people in New York City rethinking where they work and live. In Florida, we're already seeing early signals. More relocation searches on the internet. Our phones are ringing with showing requests. And the good news for buyers that are coming right now, well, there's more inventory and more room for negotiations. So let's see where those new arrivals are going to land. We're going to count down from number 5 on my list, and make sure you stick around to the end because number 1 might surprise you. So number 5 on my list is Orlando. And we're talking downtown and the surrounding areas. Orlando, it's a practical family pick. There's good schools, a lot of newer construction, and the prices here, well, they're more affordable than living by the Florida beaches. One area of Orlando is Lake Nona, and that is nearer to the airport and the hospitals, and that draws more of the tech crowd and also healthcare crowd, and it's got a lot of newer homes. And just north of downtown Orlando, you've got Winter Park. It's a charming older area with tree-lined streets. It's walkable, it's got parks, and it's got cute little shops. In the bigger suburbs like Horizon West or Claremont, you're going to find a lot of new communities and new construction with varied price points that makes it easier to find a home that fits your budget. With daily nonstop flights back to the Northeast, Orlando National Airport makes it easy to travel whether it's for business or for pleasure. And here's my tip for my buyers and sellers in these areas. Buyers, make sure that you test your commute at 8 and 5 p.m. or whatever your commute time is. Orlando can be pretty congested. And also make sure that your budget can handle not just the purchase price, but any additional fees that come with that, such as taxes, insurance, and HOA or condo fees. Sellers, make sure you're upfront when it comes to insurance with your buyers. Let them know if your insurance is assumable, share with them your wind mitigation report, and let them know any other facts about your insurance. It'll make everything go smoother. So maybe Orlando isn't your thing. You want more of a city vibe, but you don't want to pay South Florida pricing. Well, number 4 on my list is on the West Coast, and it is Tampa Bay, downtown Tampa, and St. Pete. Tampa Bay is a sweet spot. It's urban, and it has waterfront, and the prices, well, they're not going to blow up your budget. Water Street, well, it's got the skyline and restaurants for a night out. St. Pete is walkable, it's artsy, and the beaches aren't too far away. And there are neighborhoods with room to breathe. Plus, there's pro sports, festivals, and culture. And buyers actually have leverage here. There are a ton of new single-family homes and motivated sellers. So my tip for buyers and sellers here, so buyers, make sure that you ask for closing credits. And if you're working with a builder, make sure you push hard for incentives. And sellers, make sure your home is priced right and prepped. Make sure you have done some painting, caulking, sealing, whatever you need to do to make your house stand out. So maybe you'd rather be on the East Coast than the West Coast. So number 3 on my list, well, it's the Fort Lauderdale, Broward County area. Fort Lauderdale is the smart choice for those that want the East Coast beach vibe at a more affordable price. This area offers a quieter South Florida lifestyle with boating and the beaches, and it's a little more affordable than its counterparts. And it's got 2 accessible airports. The Los Alamos area has beautiful condos. Flagler's known for its townhomes, and you'll find single-family homes on the east side of the county, still with that coastal feeling. So here's my tip for buyers and sellers in the area. Buyers, check the flood zones and ask the sellers about insurance discounts for hurricane upgrades that they have. And this is a cash area, so make sure that you have quick inspections and keep that timeline quick. And sellers, reduce the stress on the buyers. Get a pre-inspection and make sure that you are sharing your flood zone information and any hurricane insurance you have available for them. So some of our New Yorkers coming here are going to want a little more glitz and glamour than Fort Lauderdale offers. So they're going to end up in my number 2 location, and that is Miami and Miami Beach. New Yorkers love Miami and Miami Beach. They love the glitzy high-rises, the skyline that kind of reminds them of New York City. They love the palm trees, the warm weather, and waterfront living. They get to keep that city energy, stay on East Coast hours, get nonstop flights back to the Northeast, benefit from no state income tax, and enjoy that lock and leave condo lifestyle. The frenzy has cooled, but Miami never goes out of fashion. And buyers' negotiation power, well, it's much stronger than it was in 2021 and 22. And here's my tips for my buyers and sellers. Buyers, don't get dazzled by the lobby. Make sure that you negotiate credits. You take a look at the building's budget and reserves. You check the inspection reports, and you understand your true monthly payments. And sellers, before you list, get your documents in order. That means your HOA information or your condo association information, insurance, milestone inspection reports, whatever you think the buyer's going to need, make sure you have it on hand. And before we get to number one on our list, I just want to let my Naples viewers know that we didn't make the list. But if you're curious about Naples, here is my latest video on what's going on in the Naples real estate market. And my number one on the list, the first place that most New Yorkers ask about, is Palm Beach County. When New Yorkers start shopping in Florida, I think this is going to be a top spot on their list. Palm Beach Island offers luxurious homes. West Palm has moving condos. And Boca, well, it's known for its gated communities where families can put down roots. A big draw for this area is lifestyle and convenience. There's great restaurants here, there's public transportation like the Bright Line, and there's easy flights back to the Northeast. Here's my tip for buyers and sellers here. Sellers, buyers love turnkey homes and condos. And just make sure that your house is priced right, and again, you have all your documentation ready to go for the buyers. And buyers, make sure that you get that information on your HOA, such as your budget and reserves, and make sure that your offer is clean and uncomplicated. Now that you've seen my top 5, where would you move if you had to choose right now? And if you live in Florida already, have you seen an influx of new New Yorkers? Leave me a comment, let me know, and let me know where you live and what you're seeing. All right, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. That way you can see my next video when it comes out. So until next time, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see ya. Bye.